Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setup for today. So still very concerned with the levels that we're at the moment, and we haven't had a decent pullback. So at the moment, I'm looking for pullbacks, and the nearest pullback that we have at the moment for structure is at 4,300. So we did get some kind of a pullback yesterday to that, as suggested, but I'm looking for a deeper pullback and to find some proper support off that from where we are at the moment. So if you just move to the 3 hour, you can see yesterday was pretty much one-way traffic after having this big up, big down in the middle of the week. Look at the oscillators, they are very tired, and we are going parabolic as well. So if you start drawing your trend lines, you can see draw a trend line from there. There's a couple of things that you need to pay attention to. So draw a trend line like that, and you can see that's been a break and retest of that upward trend. Adjust it to there, and you can see we've rejected it, and we're still rejecting it. So is that a break of that trend line and retest? And then the other way to look at this is look at that trend line, and then you have another trend line coming up there. So we're starting to go parabolic at the moment, and I can actually add another one in as well. It's like that. So that is not a healthy signal to jump in long up here, and I'm really reluctant to be long up here at the moment. So this is a lower time frame chart at the moment, so you should be trading this on the lower time frames. Let's just keep that in and then delete those trend lines. Okay, so double top potential at the moment. I don't think there's much more we can go. We can't go much more higher at the moment. We need to see some kind of a pullback, but at this moment in time, these pullbacks are very shallow. So you can see what happened here. Big strong move up, big strong move down onto structure, and this inside tail there was the one we needed to pay attention to, but obviously it dropped below that, and we'll look at this on the lower time frame, but there was obviously something a little bit lower that we need to look at. So for me at the moment, now that we did get a nice test there, and then it's rallied, but I want to see a bit of a pullback. So sitting on the sidelines waiting for the jobs number this afternoon. Well, afternoon for me, it'll be morning for the US viewers, but that's what we're waiting for. Let's wait for the data, see what's going to transpire. Pullbacks are to be bought. This trend is really strong at the moment. There's no reason to be jumping in short on this. So wait for the pullback, and we need to buy into it. If we just come back to the 15 minute, you'll see there's my hour structure there. So just again fine tuning the levels, and there's the next level there. So you can see the importance of the lower time frames at the moment. You can see a range bar, and I can just adjust this one as well. So yeah, so my advice is just get your bigger levels in on the 8 hour, then add a level in on the hour, and then come down to your 15-minute chart and then watch. That's where you want to be watching the trade. You want to watch what's going on and pick up the levels, just fine tune them like I've just done now, and that would have given you the opportunity to buy into there. You can see on the 155 EMA as well, a bit of a range bar, another range bar, and you can see a bit of a triangle forming as it goes. You can see sort of a tail, long tail, still a long tail, but it's a little bit under the previous tail, a little bit under the previous tail. Draw a line along those, and on the lower time frames, I'm not going to go lower than the 15, but that would have formed a triangle and then a triangle break. So yeah, that's kind of my advice to you at the moment, is look for those bigger areas for pullback, and we're still in the same area here for a pullback. So that's the area for the pullback at the moment. Come down to the 15 and see what's there. You can see it's quite far away from where we are, so you probably find some structure here as well. Here's a bit of a gap here as well, so that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. Pullbacks are to be bought, and at the moment those pullbacks are on the lower time frames. Anyway, I'm on the sidelines until after the jobs number. If there is something that comes up on the jobs data, then I'll be in. Otherwise, it is July the 4th, long weekend for me. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.